Good afternoon. If somebody is in an emergency, if they're in a car accident or if they're stuck somewhere or whatever the emergency is, it almost invariably happens that they'll cry out, that they'll try to scream and yell and shout so that others will be drawn to their attention, so that others will know that something is wrong, something is not right. They'll make a big commotion. They'll do something. If somebody is in trouble, if somebody's in an emergency, they will do whatever they can to get other people's attention. It would not seem to work as well if they stayed silent. It would not seem to work as well if they didn't say anything or if they didn't try to draw people's attention to them. If they just assumed, well, others will know that we're in a bad situation, we're in an emergency, and they'll come and save us. That's not the way it works. Somebody has to be alerted, somebody has to know, and you have to do something to get their attention. God says that it's not the same way with Him. We get ourselves into trouble, and God says that it seems like the same thing would have to happen. We'd have to get God's attention, shout and yell and scream, and in some way catch God's attention, and then He would help us. But as we read the verse from 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14, it's a little bit different. And my people, who are called by my name, humble themselves, pray, seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways. I will hear from heaven, and I will forgive their sins and heal their land. The forgiving the sins seems to come after they humble themselves, pray, seek their face, turn from their wicked ways. It seems that God is saying the forgiveness comes after humans do all of those things. Except that's not what He's saying. He says, first, take note, these are my people. They are the ones called by my name. That is what happens first. We didn't have to do anything to get God's attention. He already wanted to save you. He already sent His Son Jesus to put His name on you so that you could be called a Christian, so that you could be called a believer in Jesus Christ, so that you could be called by God's name. And when you have God's name on you, then all these other things are going to fall into place. You'll be humble. You'll call on God's name. You'll ask for forgiveness. You will seek His face. You will turn from your wicked ways. You'll do all of those things because you have the name of the Lord already on you because of what God has done for you. That takes the pressure off of you. You don't have to get God's attention. You already have it because you already have His name. Until we see each other again, the Lord's blessings on your day.